see bands that, you know, they go out there and they have a little success, and it scares them, and it scares them out of a career early on. For us, I mean, when we were just in Nashville writing songs and living in a house together and, you know, getting ready for this life, you know, or what we thought was going to be this life, you know, it seemed like time went by so slow, and we wanted so bad for things to happen. And now when I look back on those times, wow, it was so easy and so relaxed, and we had a great time becoming Kings of Leon.
You decide when it's time to go back to work.
Our dads were always competitive, and they had the camaraderie, the family thing going on, and that taught us to be that way. It was always like, keep working, keep working, keep working. Now it's hard for us to rehearse because when we get together, we don't like to play songs that we've already written. We like to write new songs, and so I think for the people in our lives, like our wives or girlfriends or whatever, when they know it's time for us to get back in the rehearsal space, they start to get scared because they know that means chances are we're probably going to start writing a new record and be back on the road before we even get a chance to, you know, get off the road.
Like from an early age, like we traveled with our dad, so it wasn't like we had the luxury of having friends that we had since kindergarten, we graduated high school with. It was like, you're in a town for a week, okay, so we got to become best friends in the first day so we can get 6 days of hanging out, and then you're on to the next town, and it's a total new group of strangers. But it was the same way with girls too. Like, you were love them and leave them, and we couldn't have girlfriends because we were always traveling so much. I think a lot of people thought it was kind of cold that we could just do that and not feel any emotion from it, but that was bred into us.
How do you decide what to write about?
I'm hooked on storytelling when it comes to songs. And at times I get away from that a little bit, and I try to hide what it is that we're saying, only because it's really personal. The more personal it is, the more people can probably relate to it, and it's probably not true what I'm writing, you know. But in those moments when you're on the road and it's a haze and you're tired and you see someone's personality come out a little bit, it's like, well, it's easier for me to write about someone else, you know. But all the while, there's really a lot about myself in there.